Hey there, Kelsey Taylor here. Just going to be doing like a random video. I filmed one like earlier this evening, but it was kind of like a fail. Nothing to do with this though, but I want to show you briefly my YouTube movie library, or movies and shows library. Like, you know, when you go on YouTube, usually they have like certain YouTube movies you can watch for free for feature films that YouTube specifically didn't make themselves. But I just occasionally, for shits and giggles sometimes, just like to, buy digitally, and there's some that I rented and everything. Like, the shows is very often, like, South Park, not really a big fan of that, but, there's some, like, my brother watches it still, though, so, just every once in a while, just, like, buy $1.99 for each episode and stuff. And Tailspin, which is one of the shows that, I remember watching on Toon Disney, not like a favorite, but there's a few. And Jackie Chan Adventures, which I remember watching a handful. I used to have a DVD of that, like not the. I don't think there's a DVD set of the complete series of Jackie Chan Adventures, but the disc I had is all scratched up, and I had to buy 2 episodes just to watch them. It's kind of weird. And here's the list of movies that I have. Frickin' internet, this always goes out. I don't know why. Let's see. Connect. Yep. I don't have to refresh the page all over again. Yeah, it comes to show you why I probably don't post that many videos as often. Well, this week's been the first time in a while since I've uploaded multiple videos, in a day, like one video a day at least. I used to. As you can see here, these are the ones that I have spent my money on. Now, of course, there's some titles you might be like, how interesting, and there's some you'd be like, what the F, like WTF, like what the hell? I don't know. And I'm just probably going to be doing a quick video. Like, there's one of the recent ones I rented. Once it expires, like your rental period expires, it goes off the list. Like Blacklight with Liam Neeson. This is the one I watched last night and wanted to do a review, but I couldn't. Thing is, I can't explain. I don't know how to explain the plot pretty well, and it's not one of the worst Liam Neeson movies. It's definitely, I thought it was going to be a lot like Taken, but not too much. But I don't know. It wasn't that interesting to me. The Halloween Trees, over an hour long TV cartoon based on the book by Ray Bradbury. Baby's Kids, which is goofy 90s cartoon movie, mainly for adults, but I think kids can watch them, but not like really little kids. It's like on the, like, I don't know, some kind of adult humor, yeah. And The Fugitive with Harrison Ford, kind of an action movie. Like, these are the movies that I buy online I don't feel like owning on DVD. Tom and Jerry, the movie, the original anime one where Tom and Jerry talk, yeah. Dead Man on Campus, kind of a underrated comedy, but not like a favorite. I don't know. Some of those movies I just, I don't like spending more than like, let's say more than $9.99, more than $10 on a movie. The original Evil Dead, I like the second one better, and I've only seen the first 2 Evil Dead movies. This one was, yeah, very gory. The comedy Arthur with Dudley Moore. This is the original, and it's fine. Quest for Camelot. Remember, I think Wendy's used to advertise this, like, when it first came out and stuff. That's all I can remember. Okay, animated movie. Nothing spectacular. Please don't. No. Sometimes I just like to buy some stuff just to watch shit. Once Upon a Forest, I didn't see as a kid, but, it was a fine anime movie. If you watch the Nostalgia Critic, you know what I'm talking about. Like, he reviewed both these films, like Quest for Camelot, Son of the Mask. I usually sometimes watch some films in Nostalgia Critic will review. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. I'm not a big fan of Batman, but this was actually kind of a pretty good Batman animated movie. The Black Cauldron, why not? I don't hate it or anything. The original Ghostbusters, of course. Not a diehard fan, but I have nothing against Ghostbusters. And then I had another one, just bad movie 43. Treehouse Hostage, because I want to watch it because it was like, I think one of Jim Varney's last movies. I think he did this right when he got sick and stuff, but I don't. You looking at me? Well, I'm the only one here. Taxi Driver, good Robert De Niro film. I can't think of a Robert De Niro film that is my favorite. I'm going to have to think hard about that one. I'm not sure. Rad, another one the Nostalgia Critic reviewed. Kind of a 80s bike riding movie, definitely 80s. Nothing spectacular though. And Sinister, very creepy. The original Mortal Kombat, which is kind of fun. I have not seen the new one. 16 Candles, which I remember when I first saw that as a teenager, I didn't like it that much. But then I watched it again here and liked it a little more than I did. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990. Fun film. The Waterboy, not one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies, but kind of tolerable. Curly Sue is the last John Hughes movie he directed, and I can't find any information online. Like maybe this is the movie that made him decide not to be a director anymore. I don't know. Yeah, he has since passed away. Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damian Wayans. Kind of a fun movie, and good luck to Bruce Willis on his retirement. Same thing with The Fifth Element. Very cool sci-fi film. Groundhog Day, another one that I didn't care for as much when I first saw it, but then kind of grew to appreciate it a little bit more. Green Room with the late N.T. Yelchin. You know who he is. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the first film, is the only one I've seen, and gotta see the other ones. Spawn. John Leguizamo's that one film is kind of fun, though, but the CGI in this, yeah, you know how shitty that one is. The Hangover, the first Hangover, kind of a funny movie. Be Kind, Rewind. I remember first seeing this in theaters and kind of thought it was a fun film. Cats Don't Dance, another one I saw. I think I saw probably only once when I was a little kid, but actually it is a pretty good anime movie. I don't hear that many people talk about it. And American Beauty, fine, kind of overrated, but I think not that many people think about it nowadays because of, you know who, as I'm pointing at his name. Crocodile Dundee 2, I kind of like the Crocodile Dundee movies. The second one, I remember, was kind of both entertaining and boring at the same time, but I just like to watch it occasionally. Deep Impact, one of those disaster films, and I just watched it because Morgan Freeman was in it. And I like Armageddon a lot better. Evolution, kind of like directed by the late Ivan Reitman, who also directed the original Ghostbusters. Another goofy, cheesy movie that not that many people talk about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, yeah, not a good Ninja Turtles movie, but not like horrible, like really horrible. It's kind of like one of those movies you just poke fun at. Let It Go, it's Chinatown, yeah. Another classic Jack Nicholson movie. The first X-Files movie, there's 2 X-Files movies, I think this is the best one to watch. And there's some that this is the one I just bought, but never really watched it. Like, I tried to watch a handful of Mark Wahlberg films at that point. The Truth About Charlie, I don't know much about this. I haven't looked at one yet. Identity Thief, I bought I rented like a copy of it at the library years ago, and the disc was scratched, so I couldn't watch it, so I had to. Very bad comedy, though, but if you like Melissa McCarthy silly comedies, you might like that. Three Kings, this one's with Mark Wahlberg, George Clooney, and Ice Cube. It's alright. The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg is alright. The Ours was fine. The other guys, kind of funny. I'm not really a big Will Ferrell fan, but these two are tolerable to handle, I guess. More a fan of Mark Wahlberg, though. I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly. The Lovely Bones, very depressing movie. Fear, oh my god. If you haven't seen Fear, this is with the young Mark Wahlberg right after he was done doing Marky Mark or something, and the young Reese Witherspoon as well. Woof. Boy, watch it if you want to see a very crazy ending. And Mark Wahlberg goes insane in that. And yeah, a bunch of Mark Wahlberg films, because at that point I was discovering a lot of his films. There's the first 2 Ted movies. I think the first one's the best. And The Fighter, which he co-starred with Christian Bale. So that's my small digital YouTube movie library as of May 4th, 2022. And let me know what you think of some of those movies or some of these shows as well. And good lord, the frickin' internet. What am I gonna do with you, man?